and welcome to my live stream. Anyway, today is Wednesday here, and I'm gonna have this live stream just to talk about how to be good at English communication. So, who can answer how to be good at English communication? By the way, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click that bell button below so you can get notified of my next videos. And try to visit, I've got different videos in my channel. You can watch different places in France. I also have English lessons and cooking experiences. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for coming. Hi. So let's eat, guys. While we are talking, let's try to eat a little. Come on, guys, let's talk. So a lot of people, guys, actually ask how to be good at communication or how to improve your communication skills, especially in terms of English. Oh, thank you, Roger. David Roger. David Roger, welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for coming. Wanna eat some? Now I'm just having a bit of a snack. Well, anyway, yes, the question, how to be good at communication? I mean, how to be good at English communication? Me, I don't really know the answer. Do you? Do you know the answer? Who knows the answer? Hello, welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Anyway, I was just asking the question which some of my subscribers asked. They actually asked a favor to make a video of how to be good at communication, which is a bit difficult for me, I guess. So maybe you can help me, guys, how to answer that question. Anyone who can give an answer? Who can give an answer, guys? How to be good at communication. I mean, English communication. Anyone? Hello. JPJ, hello, good evening, madam. Yes, thank you so much for coming, JPJ. Oh, according to David Roger said to be good at communication, you have to be louder than other person. What do you think, guys? Do you agree with that? Anyone? Do you agree with David Roger's opinion? Enough. Put it in the trash. JPJ, how are you? How's life in Dubai, JPJ? You have a very beautiful video. I mean, the current video that you have is very amazing. You know, with the dancing falls, I mean, dancing fountain, very beautiful, JPJ. It looks like people are sleeping now in Philippines, I guess. I mean, in Asian countries because it's already very late. I mean, it's yeah, it's sleeping time now. David Roger, nobody wants to answer. Maybe you are right. I mean, David Roger, you might be right because nobody wants to argue with your opinion. Sorry, guys, your host is eating. I don't know. I actually had lunch. It was a bit of a big lunch, but I don't know why I'm feeling a bit hungry now. Oh, Rahim Bacha, hello. Welcome to my live stream. Nice to see you here. How are you, Rahim Bacha? Is it Bacha or Baka? Which is correct? The first one, Bacha, or the second one, Baka? How do you pronounce your name? Luke, what is Luke? Fine, and you? Yes, that's great to hear that. It's great to hear that. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to my live stream. Angels World, hello. What are you doing now, Angels World? Actually, guys, Angels. Angels World is my daughter, and she has just started, having her own YouTube channel. So I just gave her a chance like that. She has something to do, but of course with my guidance. Okay, so don't worry about it. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Welcome to my live stream. I finally made it. Yes, I did. Just actually arrived from outside. We had a bit of a sun because it's sunny here, so I just decided to go out with my kids and have some sunshine because the sunshine is not that often. So we need to grab the chance to get some vitamins from the sun, right? All right. By the way, everyone, Angel's World is my daughter's channel. It's a baby channel because she just started actually. So, anyway. So, I would like to welcome Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Awesome. Yes, thank you. Exactly. Definitely. So, anyway, Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. I was actually asking about how to be good at English communication. And David Roger has answered. He said, in order to be good at communication, you need to be louder than other people. Do you think it's correct? I mean, what's your opinion about this? Do you think it can be effective to be good at communication? Angel's World, hello. I mean, hi, Angel's World from Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Sorry, guys. So, guys, actually, I've got a new video. That video is about mukbang, and I'm not sure if every one of you is familiar with mukbang. I have written the I have written the description below my video about mukbang because I have seen a lot of people doing some mukbang. So I was just wondering if I was just wondering maybe I could also do that. So I did anyway. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography comes first. Yes. Amazing. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. You are first today. Angel's World said hi to Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Oh, thank you so much, guys, for coming to my live stream today. So, anyway, come on. Anyone who can tell me or who can give me any idea on how to be good at communication? I mean, English communication. This is actually not many people ask that. I have had at least three people who have asked me that question on how to be good at English communication. Any idea? Come on, guys. According to Nature's Simplistic Beauty Photography, in order to be good at communication, she said, you have to be okay. Let me check. Okay, according to her, you have to be a good listener in order to communicate well. Yes, definitely. How can you communicate or how can you express yourself if you don't even listen to others? I mean, being a good listener doesn't mean you just listen without understanding. You also have to understand what the person is saying. So that's a good idea, of course. But there are different kinds of listener. There are good listeners, and there are also listeners who are not good listeners. But to be good at communicating, you need to be a good listener. Yes, it's correct. Nature, simplistic beauty, photography. But do you think it's easy, everyone? Do you think it's easy to talk to someone? As what I've learned when I was in school, in order to be good at communication or English communication, you always need to practice talking to someone, talking to someone in English. Practice. Practice makes perfect. So, in your opinion, do you think it's easy to talk to someone? Is it easy? Rahim Bacha, is it easy to talk to someone? What about David Roger? Are you here, David Roger? JPJ, do you think it's easy to talk to someone using English? I mean, of course, if your first language or if your mother tongue is English, it must be easy. But again, here we are talking about English as a second language. Uh-huh. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography said, and having an open mind to understand and accept others' opinion different from yours. Yes, in other words, to improve your communication skills or in order to become good at English communication or even just a simple communication, you need to be open-minded. Definitely right. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography, I agree with you. We have to be open-minded because if you are not open-minded, in other words, if someone is narrow-minded, it will be difficult to communicate with others. Yes, because it will create like problem or disagreement or even argument. If you don't agree with each other and you don't understand each other, of course there will be an argument. David Roger, I talk to myself. Does that count? David Roger, you're not alone. A lot of people are here, so you can talk to them. It counts, Roger. It counts. So the question is it easy? Do you think? Do you think it's easy to, you know, communicate with people? Is it easy to talk with people or to talk to someone? Yes, Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography is saying, David Roger, Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography said it's okay to talk to yourself. Yes, talking to yourself sometimes can be very useful in improving your communication, of course. But talking to yourself in a good way, it means you are practicing some lines or some expressions which are very useful in communicating. So let's talk to ourselves, guys. Anyway, nature simplistic beauty photography. How's your weather in your country there? How's the weather in your country now? Nature simplistic beauty photography. Oh, guys, let's welcome Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs is here. Welcome to my live stream, Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs. Thank you so much for coming. Hi sis, kadalo kita sinilip tapos wala pa sa wakas ito na sis thumbs up. Thank you so much Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs for visiting my live stream. Actually, I really apologize guys because I'm a bit late today because I was outside, having some sunshine because we saw outside was very sunny. So we just thought it would be good. It would be a great time to go out and have some sunshine. Genevieve Lyra Vlogs, she said shrimp is delicious. Mukbang. Sarap shrimp mukbang mo. Tapos anak mo is very beautiful. Thank you so much, Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography has an answer. Okay. What is Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography's answer? So the question was, is it difficult to talk to someone? So Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography answered, it depends on who you are talking to. If it's people you are comfortable with then it can be easy. Oh, in other words, it will be easy to communicate with that person if you are comfortable with that person. In other words, you know each other very well, right? Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Does it mean this person that you are talking to is your acquaintance or someone that you know? Do you mean that way, Nature Simplistic Beauty? Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography said, weather is good, little rain, on and off. Oh, that's not good. I don't like it. Guys, let's welcome Wendy Absalon. Hi, host. Hi, Wendy Absalon. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, let's welcome Wendy Absalon. She's here. I guess it's her first time to be here in my live stream. Genevieve ang Lyra Vlogs, ganda mo pakinggan ka magsalita, host. Thank you, Genevieve ang Lyra Vlogs. Yes, Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography, yes. But Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography, in communicating, we don't just communicate to the people we know. For example, in school, or for example, maybe your classmates, or maybe visitors, or maybe friends of your friends. So that means to say you don't really know each other very well. So in that case, how can you make yourself comfortable communicating with them? Nature Simplistic Beauty saying hi to Wendy. Hi, Wendy Absalon from Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography is welcoming you here in my live stream. Yes, Wendy Absalon. From where are you? I mean, in which country are you now, Wendy Absalon? Because YT world is world. World, it means to say from different parts of the world, from different corners of the world. People from different corners of the world meet in the YT world. Wendy Absalon is saying hi to Wendy. Wendy Absalon is saying hi to Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography, greetings from Wendy Absalon. Hi. Yes, no problem, Genevieve Lyra Vlogs. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography said, by listening and respecting each other's point of view. Yes, right. In communicating, you don't just listen, you have to respect as well. Respect what the others or what the other person is trying to say. We don't really need to argue all the time, or we don't need to insist our opinion all the time. In other words, we have to be open minded, you know? Oh, Wendy Absalon is from Philippines. Yes, it's more fun in the Philippines. Wendy Absalon. Where in Philippines, Wendy Absalon? You're welcome, Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs. You're welcome. By the way, guys, if you're not good, oh my God, your host is losing her voice. Nature's Simplistic Beauty Photography has always been here in my live stream, and I really appreciate that. Shout out to you. Everyone, if you're not connected to Nature's Simplistic Beauty Photography, you should. And I strongly recommend because she is a very good friend. She always communicates to people, and that's very important. All right, Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Wendy is watching you. That is great. Oh, so you are from Antipolo. You're from Antipolo, Wendy Absalon. Oh, okay. All right. So thank you so much for coming to my live stream today, guys. Really, I really appreciate you. So we were just actually talking about how to be good at communication. How to be good at English communication. So some people already answered, and I was asking because in order to communicate, we need to talk to someone. We need to talk to people. So the question was, is it easy to talk to people? Is it easy? Easy. Nature Simplistic Beauty is greeting Genevieve. Hi from Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Genevieve, greetings from Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Hi, 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 with leaves because she loves nature. Everyone, if you love nature, if you're interested in knowing more about nature, Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography can help you with that. She's got a lot of things and facts about nature. Okay, let me ask you guys. When you talk to people or when you communicate to someone or communicate with someone, what traits or what things do you look for in a conversation? Of course, you need to communicate with someone, right? So, what kind of person do you look for in order to communicate with that person? Because we have different choices, we have different tastes. Some people say, I don't want to talk with that person because she is blah 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 blah. Oh, I like talking to that person because she is blah 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 blah. So in your case, what traits, okay, the question is, what traits do you look for in order to communicate with that person? What traits, guys? Let's talk about traits. Do you want us to follow your daughter or just for her age? What do you mean, nature, simplistic beauty photography? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. You can follow. Anyway, she just started actually. Kasha Novik. I think it's her second time here. Kasha Novik, hello. Welcome to my live stream, Kasha Novik. Guys, let's welcome Team Tabor Channel is here. Hello, Mom, present. Yes, everyone. Let's welcome Team Tabor Channel. Thank you for coming to my live stream, Team Tabor Channel. Kasha Novik, it is. Yes, I remember your name. Definitely, I remember your name, Kasha Novik. Novik, right? Novik. I think I'm pronouncing. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Novik. Because W is usually pronounced as a V for some German people, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Team Tabor Channel said hi to Kasai Novik. Hi, Kasai Novik from Team Tabor Channel. Wendy Absalon. Hi, Team Tabor Channel. Team Tabor Channel. Hi. Hello. Wendy Absalon. Kasanovic, exactly. Thanks, it's nice. Yeah, you're doing a very good job. Thank you so much, Kasanovic. That's very kind of you. And I really thank you guys for coming to my live stream today. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Is her page just for her to view, or you want her to have subscribers? Well, it doesn't matter. You can subscribe to my daughter's channel as well if you like. Maybe, but actually, she's just enjoying it. But if you like to enjoy with her, you can. Why not? Subscribe to my daughter. Angel's World is my daughter. Hello, everyone from Angel's World. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, she's also watching right now. I don't know where she is, where, I mean, in what part of the house she's staying now, but she's also watching. I mean, she's listening to us, guys. Thank you, Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Actually, she's having this channel for fun. She's enjoying, doing some interesting stuff because she like, taking videos, talking to herself. David Roger. David Roger, I don't know, teacher. This is sounding like real school stuff. Yes, it is. It does. It does, David Roger. David Roger is here, guys. By the way, David Roger is a very good supporter. He's always here in my live stream, and I really appreciate that presence, David Roger. Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs. Hi, beautiful young lady, Angel's World. Yes, hi. Angel's World from Genevieve and Lyra's Vlogs. Did I give you a difficult question? Oh my god. That's too bad. The question is difficult. It's not really about school stuff, I guess. When you're just thinking in general, in general, everybody has different choices. Everybody has different way of communicating. And everybody wants to communicate with different people. So the question is, what traits would you like that person to have, and that will make you communicate with that person? Teen Tabor Channel said hello. Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs. Hello from Teen Tabor Channel. Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs. Saw you three very short videos today, Angel's World. Yes. She's just enjoying actually Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs. Wendy Absalon, Teen Tabor Channel. I'm watching you. Oh my god. You are watching Teen Tabor Channel. What is Teen Tabor Channel doing now? Yes, thank you so much, guys, for your thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Really, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really, thank you so much. Oh, why am I playing? Why can I hear my voice? All right, Angel's World. Hi, Wendy, Absalon, and Genevieve, and Lyra's Vlogs. Okay, Angel's World is saying hi to everyone. Hi to everyone. Yes, guys, it's really a kind of, school stuff, but you can answer thinking in general. In general, yes, no problem, Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs. Oh my God, binangkal, is it? Binangkal is very delicious. Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs, my God, I wish you could send me some binangkal. I miss, Philippine stuffs. Team Tabor Channel. Okay, Wendy, Absalon, noted. Wow, you've got love letters to each other. Uh huh. But just remember, everyone, when you send love letters to your friends, it must be a very good love letter. Okay. Don't include those magic words that are prohibited. All right. It seems that everyone has no idea of what their choice is when it comes to communicating with people. Um, um, are you trying to say that you can communicate with anyone? You don't care about that person's traits? Because sometimes, we have some dislikes when it comes to a person's traits. Okay, so according to Nature's Simplistic Beauty Photography, for me, it's not about traits, just respect. Oh, respect. Yes, it's very important. So actually, being respectful is actually part of, its person's traits because um, um, every person has different traits, and being respectful is one of the good traits that a person can have. Oh, Danak Channel, everyone is here. Welcome, Danak Channel. Hi, hello. How are you, dear? Yes, I'm very good, and I'm better now that you're here. Welcome to my live stream, Danak Channel. Thank you so much for coming. By the way, guys, Danak Channel is also a teacher. She is from India, if I'm not mistaken. No, not India. Wendy Absalon, Danak Channel, hi. Hi, hi, hi. According to Wendy Absalon, me also fine. Oh, that's great. Great to hear that, Danak Channel. Did you have any teachings today? Did you have any class today, Danak Channel? Danak Channel is saying hi, everyone. Hi, hi, hi from Danak Channel. Mhm. By the way, guys, please welcome Danak Channel for the second time. Nature Simplistic Beauty. Okay, Nature Simplistic Beauty is saying if you are communicating respectfully and we can agree to disagree, when we don't agree, then I can have a conversation with you. Wow, yes, that's definitely right, of course. We really have to respect every person's opinion, even if, you disagree or you agree with each other, but at least there is a respect in every conversation that you have. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Hi, Danak. Hi, Danak with a flower. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography loves nature, so she always wants to share to you about nature. So always remember Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography has a lot of information about nature if you want to know about it. And Teen Tabor channel, she's got a lot of interesting stuffs with her. If you want to be entertained, please try to connect with Teen Tabor channel. She's very, she shows a lot of entertaining things and very surprising things. Things which are simple, but you would not expect that it does exist. Right, Teen Tabor channel? So, guys, try to visit or connect with each other. All right, so that's a very good answer. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. But sometimes we cannot avoid having communication with a stranger, everyone, with a stranger. So I would like to ask, have you ever had a great conversation with a complete stranger? For example, for Nature Simplistic Beauty and I, Teen Tabor Channel and I, Danak Channel and I, we are not strangers anymore because we've known each other for quite some time. But what I mean is, have you ever had any conversation, a great conversation with a complete stranger? Have you? What made it so great? What made it so great? How to make a great conversation with a complete stranger? Complete stranger, I think it's hard to communicate, isn't it? Isn't it hard to communicate, guys? Oh, nature, simplistic beauty, photography all the time. Yes, all the time. Well, anyway, I'm wondering if you have ever had a great conversation with a stranger, complete stranger to you, and you ended up having a great conversation. I'm wondering, how did you do that? And what did you talk about? You know, how? By the way, guys, is it nice to, ask when you meet someone for the first time or maybe the second time, when you have a communication or when you have a communication with each other, is it okay to ask, for example, the questions like, what do you do? Or how old are you? Because, every country has different culture. And for some countries, as far as I know, these questions are quite unacceptable during the first few meetings. Nature simplistic beauty photography. Just the person, welcoming attitude, and nice or funny personality. Wow, nature simplistic beauty photography. That's the Are those the traits of the person you would like to communicate with? Wow, that's very nice. Of course, welcoming attitude and nice or funny personality. Oh my god, I'm not funny, nature simplistic beauty photography. I'm not funny. I'm sorry. How to be funny? How to be funny? Guys, let's eat, guys. Want to have some chips? I'm eating this, okay, it's just snacks. I don't want to advertise. I will just wait for my advertisement to exist. Oh, thank you, Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. My mukbang is not finished, guys. This is a continuation of my mukbang. Wendy Absalon said, Danak Channel, I'm watching you. Oh my god, Danak Channel. Wendy Absalon is watching you. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography, and you appear genuine. Well, definitely I am. I don't like to be, just pretending to be a kind of person, even if I'm not. What you see, what you hear is what you know about me. And that's me, Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. But being so, how can I say? Because I'm wondering. Oh, I'm wondering about a lot of things. I'm wondering really, is it good to be showing? I mean, to be genuine all the time? Because some people say, you are very like that. So sometimes you need to hide something, or you need to just keep something in yourself. Nature simplistic beauty photography, great. Yes. Anyway, by the way, guys, we have here at the background Genevieve and Lyra vlogs. She's just listening to us because she's a bit busy at home right now. So she's just listening to us, guys. And we also have Teen Tabor channel. Teen Tabor channel is with us, guys. Hmm. Sorry, guys, someone has just sent me a message. I guess a very important message. Excuse me for a second. I don't know what this person is asking. Someone is trying to communicate with me, guys. All right, nature's simplistic beauty photography said you should never change who you are to fit other people's view of you. Yes, that's right. Anyway, for me, being real, just for me, being real is a good thing. But some people said sometimes we shouldn't be real. I don't know. Oh, someone just sent me a message actually. Sorry, guys. Someone has just sent me a message in my through my Facebook page. Just sent me a message about my live stream. Oh, this is communication, guys. But I don't know who this person is. She said, "Hi, I was just looking for some interesting lives and stumbled on the last few seconds of this. This person is giving a what? Giving the link of the live stream that I had before, and she or he, I don't know, he or she said, looks like you're doing some interactive English lessons. I'd like to pop in for the next one, but I don't know when will it be. Hmm. That's right now. I hope she's here or he's here. Oh, it's interesting, guys. Someone's trying to communicate with me. She's asking about my live stream schedule, and we are completely strangers to each other. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming to my live stream today. I really appreciate your presence, guys. So, anyway, let's continue with our topic. Uh huh. Let's continue with our topic. So, I guess the questions that I've given have been answered, right? Ooh, 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 where is that? Oh my god. Sorry, guys, your host is suddenly very okay. Anyway, someone has just sent a message, guys. She's asking, yes, there are many ways to improve our communication skills in English, but what are the ways to improve the English communication skills? How to improve, guys? Nature simplistic beauty photography. Do you have any idea how to improve your English communication skills? How? For me as a teacher, of course, practice makes perfect. makes perfect. Anyway, to improve communication skills or to improve your English skill, really, for me, you need to practice speaking following the correct rules in English. When I say rules, that means to say grammar rules, and you also have to study vocabulary because if you don't know any vocabulary in English, you can't express yourself at all. So, vocabularies and knowing even the basic rules in English. I mean, the basic rules. So, if you know those, in that way you can communicate, you can help yourself communicating with others using the English language. All right, but I'm gonna give some tips. Okay, the first one, I would like to know if everyone here agrees. Okay, this information I would like to share this to you because some of my students are asking how to improve English communication skills. Okay, so I'm gonna share this to you if these tips are really true or effective in improving English communication skills. All right, everyone. If you don't mind, please help me. All right. So the first one, okay. So there is I'm gonna give some helpful tips to improve to improve English communication. I'm not talking about you guys, of course. I guess many of you here are already good at English communication. All right. The first one, okay. What is the first one? Okay, let me write it. No, I don't want to write. I'll just say because it will take time and my keyboard is a bit noisy. Okay, the first one is don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be confident. People can only correct your mistakes when they hear you make them. You see? So again, in practicing, if you want to improve your English skill, you need to be very confident of what you want to say. You don't need to care about making mistakes because definitely mistakes are part of improving. Why do you need to improve if you don't have any mistakes, right? So we are not perfect. We have different mistakes. So all we have to do is to accept our mistake and try to recognize how to improve or how to correct that mistake. All right. So maybe people can hear you. Oh, she's got a mistake. She's wrong. She's like that. Anyway, be confident. It's normal because you are trying to improve your skill. So don't be afraid to speak all the time. Don't be afraid to make mistakes in speaking. Just speak whenever you want. Just speak whatever you want to say. Anyway, you have the teacher to correct you, or maybe you have friends to correct you. If not, then it will be a practice for you, even if you utter or if you say some wrong sentences. At least you practice. There is no improvement at all if you don't practice. All right? Do you agree with me, guys? Come on, guys. Are you still there? Oh my God, you are very silent. I can't believe this. It's like I'm talking to myself now. I don't want to talk to myself. Do you agree with that, guys? Everyone? Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be confident. People can only correct your mistakes when they hear you make them. Mm. Uh-huh. So anyone would like to? Oh, there are six people here. Actually, there are six people here. I'm wondering maybe this is Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography, Dana Channel, Wendy Absalon, a Team Tabor Channel, Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs, Angels World, Kasha Novik, and maybe David Roger is here. I don't know exactly. So anyway, guys, try to communicate. Communication is the key to success. All right, Kashanovic. Oh, guys, please welcome. 101 Food Travel is here. Hello, 101 Food Travel. How are you? I'm doing great, but for today, I guess a bit busy, but I still managed to find time to, go live. It's okay, no problem. 101 Food Travel. Everyone, let's welcome 101 Food Travel, a very good friend of mine. If you want to learn about some things to, get back your abs and the figure, the great figure, then you should get connected to 101 Food Travel. And she's also got a lot of cooking things there. So try to get connected. Kasha Novik, I guess it's important to try and talk as much as possible, even with yourself. Otherwise, you can't have the active skill. Definitely, exactly. In order to improve your communication skills, you need to try to talk as much as possible. Not only when the teacher asks you. When the teacher asks you, okay, what do you think about this? Not just that time. You have to express as much as you can. If you know what to say, then say it. Never be afraid. Never be afraid to make mistakes. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography said, being yourself, listening and keeping an open mind and being genuine. Exactly, that can also help. By the way, guys, let's welcome Arnel Molab. Welcome, everyone, Arnel Molab. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream today, Arnel Molab. How are you, Arnel? Arnel Molab. I think Arnel Molab. I'm not sure if Arnel Molab is really inside my house. Anyway, yes, let's welcome everyone. Arnel Ngolab. Kasha Novik said, I agree. Children also make mistakes, and this is natural for them in the language learning. Yes, very true. I'm going to put this message here, okay? I agree. Children also make mistakes, and this is natural for them in the language learning. Of course, there is no learning at all. There's no learning at all, guys, if there are no mistakes. That's why we call them mistakes, because we need to correct them and we need to make them as part of our learning. Arnel Ngala, Arnel, what happened to the teacher, guys? Arnel Ngala, thanks. Yes, I'm good. Yeah, it's great to hear that, Arnel Ngala. Actually, Arnel Ngala, we are talking here, we're talking about English communication. How to improve English communication skills, because some of my students actually asked me, and some of my friends asked me this question, and I wanted to make a video on this, but I just decided maybe we can get some more information from different people, not just from me as a teacher. So that's why it's here, and that's the topic. So I'm giving some tips here. I'm giving some tips on how to improve English communication skills. So the first one was, don't be afraid to make mistakes, be confident. People can only correct your mistakes when they hear you make mistakes, or you make them, of course. When people hear that you make mistakes, of course, they are mistakes. So that's it. So I guess Kasha Novik and Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography, they agree with the first tip. All right. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography said, mistakes are growth marks. With everyone, we become better. Definitely right. As I told you, mistakes are part of learning. In learning, we become better. Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs is here, guys. She's just in the background listening to us, everyone, because she's a bit busy. Wendy Absalon, greetings, hi to Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs. All right. So, everyone, thank you so much for coming to my live stream today. So, I hope you guys can share more of your insights or opinion if you agree or disagree with these tips that I'm giving about improving English communication skills. So I'm giving this topic because some of my students are asking, guys. Okay, I know you guys already know, or I know you guys can communicate English well. So just help me with this. All right. Second, what's the second tip? The second tip: surround yourself in English. Oh, surround yourself in English. What does it mean? Does it mean surround yourself with English books? What does it mean, guys? Okay. When you say surround yourself in English, it means put yourself in all or put yourself in an all English speaking environment where you can learn passively. The best way to learn is through speaking. Yes, very true, right? So, in order to improve your English communication, actually, this tip is not only about English communication. This applies to every language that you're trying to learn. If you're trying to learn a foreign language, you really need to put yourself in an environment where the language is spoken. That means you are always exposed to that language that you're trying to learn. For example, in my case, I'm here in France. I teach English, but again, guys, in teaching English, I don't just use English. Sometimes I have to use French to teach my students. So I have to learn French as well. And here in France, it's a very good environment. Oh my God, what happened to me? It's a very good environment for me because this is a French speaking environment. I'm learning French and I am in this environment because people here, they don't want to speak French to you. I mean, sorry, I made a mistake. They don't want to speak English to you. They speak French to you and you have to speak French to them. And that's what I always try to do, guys. It might be hard, but really it's very effective. I've been staying here for just 9 months now, and I got my job as an English teacher during my third month of stay here. And to be honest, guys, with that 3 months I had, I learned a lot. I learned how to communicate in French. Of course, not fluently. What do you expect? Just 3 months. I'm not a powerful woman. But of course, I can communicate the basic things. And now I'm still continuing to improve what I have learned in French. So, again, the same thing with learning English. We need to put ourselves, or you need to, as a student or as a person learning English, you need to expose yourself to an English speaking environment. Because if not, the improvement will be very slow, like a turtle. Do you agree? Arnell Molab agrees. Okay, I'm gonna put Arnell Molab's answer. Arnell Molab said, "Yes, that's true, ma'am, because mistakes are the best lesson to make you more strong." That's right. Really, yes, it's very true. Mistakes are the best lesson in order for you to become stronger and a better person at using the language that you are learning. Well, actually, mistakes not only in English but also in everything, even in life, mistakes are our teachers. I mean, of course, we can learn from our mistakes, right? Okay, that's it. Do you agree, guys? Who among you here has experienced learning a foreign language? I'm not talking about English, okay? I'm talking about any language which is foreign to you or maybe a second language to you. Have you experienced that, guys? And what did you do? Did you try to, or I mean, if you have experienced learning a foreign language, which is more effective in your case, or in your opinion, which is more effective in improving that skill? Do you try to expose yourself to an environment with that language you are learning, or just the opposite way? So which is more effective? Everyone's listening. Everyone try to talk to me, communicate. Okay. Okay, there are six people here. I would like to ask these people about their opinion. Everyone, please remember, 101 Food Travel is here. Everyone, 101 Food Travel is a very good friend of mine. She's got a lot of interesting things, improving your abs or getting back the abs that you have. So you have some challenge with her, and she also does some cooking and family time. And we also have here Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography, everyone. She loves nature, so try to get connected with her if you want to know more information about nature, and that she's the right person to ask about it. And we also have Genevieve and Lyra's blog. Oh my God, what are you doing? I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me for a second. Advertisement, guys. Sorry, guys. There's advertisement, guys. Oh my God! Look who's here! Guess who's here, guys? Common Sense with Elizabeth is here. Let's welcome Common Sense with Elizabeth. I'm just stopping by to say hello. How are you doing today, dear? I'm running outdoor. I listened for a few minutes and then I gotta go. I gave the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Common Sense with Elizabeth. I really appreciate your presence. A little time means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Common Sense with Elizabeth. And Nature Simplistic Beauty said, oh, okay. So this is the answer to the question. I was asking you if you have experience learning a foreign language or a second language, right? And Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography said, I attempt to speak Spanish and it is sometimes difficult to do because fear of not getting it right will stop you or looking embarrassed in front of the other person. Oh, yeah, that's definitely right, of course, because you think it's difficult. You think, oh, I cannot speak this language. I cannot say this. Oh, I will make mistakes. So you have that fear to make mistakes. When you have the fear to make mistakes, you can really be, slow in improving that learning. Sorry, guys. Common Sense with Elizabeth is greeting. Hello, Nature's Beauty. Common Sense with Elizabeth is greeting. Hello, 101 Food Travel. Anna, I was just going to go to your channel and say hello too. I used to be a Spanish tutor. Oh, you used to. You did? Common Sense with Elizabeth. Oh my gosh, maybe Common Sense with Elizabeth, you can give some tips to Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography about learning how to speak Spanish. We're talking about how to improve communication skills, not just about English, but of course, if you're learning any foreign language or second language, you can learn here how to improve that skill. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Hi, Common Sense. Common Sense. Do you want to give any piece of advice how to improve or any tip on how to improve the speaking skill or communication skill when it comes to learning a foreign language? For Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography, in her case, is about Spanish. Uh-huh. So Common Sense with Elizabeth said, Yiddish was spoken around me as a child. I can't converse in it, but I know a lot of the words. Uh-huh. Oh, so does it mean knowing a lot of vocabularies can help you improve your communication skills if you're learning a language or a second language or a second language? I mean, or a second language or a foreign language? What am I talking about, guys? Please help me. Anyway, so common sense with Elizabeth said, I know very basic French and Italian with a little bit of German too. German is very close to Yiddish because my family was from Austria many years ago. Oh, all right. Mm. But of course, common sense with Elizabeth, you know basic about French, Italian, and even German, right? But with that learning or with that, how can I say not learning? I mean, with that basic knowledge that you have, how did you improve? Did you try to improve that? And how did you try to improve? How did you try to do so? Any idea? When we study a foreign language, of course, it's difficult. We can make mistakes. The first tip is don't be afraid to make mistakes when you learn or when you practice to communicate using a foreign language or second language. Second is surround yourself with a place speaking that language that you are learning. Oh, common sense with Elizabeth said, I can teach, sure, I can teach basic Spanish to anybody. Oh, nature, simplistic beauty, photography. Common sense can be your Spanish teacher. But I guess common sense would like, and not common sense, I guess nature, simplistic beauty, photography would you like to know some tips on how to improve her Spanish skills because I guess she has experienced learning Spanish as a foreign language. So she would like to know how to improve that. Maybe you can give a simple tip, common sense with Elizabeth. Oh, common sense with Elizabeth said, in college, I tutored a Korean. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. In college, I tutored a Korean kid. Korean was first language, and he already knew German, and then he learned English in school growing up. And now he was taking Spanish in 6 weeks. He was able to speak. Wow, that's amazing. So, how did or what was the strategy this kid have? I mean, what strategy did this kid have? Imagine just, well, guys, for children, it's really, their grasp when it comes to learning is very fast. So I guess that's the key, as soon as possible, as early as possible, practice learning the foreign language. If you are really interested into that language, practice as early as possible is the best time, practicing. Common nature simplistic beauty said, laughing out loud. I know the basics. My problem is putting it into complete sentences. Yes, that's the problem. That's what I was saying. Nature simplistic beauty photography. That's what I was saying. How to improve the basic knowledge. Of course, anybody or everybody who is learning a foreign language has the basic about that language. So, how to improve the basic things that we have? Okay, I guess common sense with Elizabeth has an answer. You have to practice that language every day or listen to that language every day, and that will help you. And, and that will help you and your communication skills. Very true. As what I've said, the second tip surround yourself in that language or surround yourself with the language that you are trying to learn. But I'm talking about English. Surround yourself in English. Put yourself in all that language speaking environment where you can learn passively. The best way to learn is through speaking, and that's what common sense with Elizabeth is trying to say. You know, so really expose yourselves. I mean, expose yourselves to the language that you're trying to learn. So again, Nature Simplistic Beauty said, "Thanks for the tip." Yes, Nature Simplistic Beauty. Maybe you should go to Spain. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Go to Spain and practice Spanish. Or always talk to Common Sense with Elizabeth, Nature Simplistic Beauty. Like that, you can practice Spanish. All right, so that's a very helpful tip, I guess. Common Sense with Elizabeth. Thank you so much for that wonderful tip of yours. All right. Yes, why not? Nature Simplistic Beauty. You should, you know. All right, I've got the third tip, guys, on how to improve. I'm talking about English, okay? But of course, we can apply it to other foreign languages, which you or maybe your friends or maybe your students are trying to learn. Okay, third one. Aha. So this is related to what Common Sense with Elizabeth mentioned. Okay, she said, okay, third one is, guys, if you're learning English or if you want to improve your English communication skills, the third thing is practice every day. Make yourself a study plan. Decide how much time a week you are going to spend studying and stick to it. Establish a routine. Okay. So it means if you want to practice using the foreign language that you're learning, practice it every day. Make a plan, not just, oh, I want to practice today. Oh, tomorrow, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to practice. And then I will just practice the next day. No, it shouldn't be like that. You need to establish a routine. You know, routine is very important. Like that, you are trying to make a habit of using that foreign language, right? Common sense with Elizabeth, agree? Oh, Common Sense with Elizabeth is giving a message to Nature Simplistic Beauty. If you know verbs and how to conjugate them to make sentences, then you should be able to do what's that? Basic sentence too? Basic sentences too? Mm-hmm. Wendy Absalon would like to visit Common Sense with Elizabeth. Yes, everyone, you should visit Common Sense with Elizabeth if you want to know a lot of information about different things, about history, about how to save money or how to, be wise when it comes to spending. You should be connected to Common Sense with Elizabeth. She's very good at that, guys. But sometimes Common Sense with Elizabeth, if you know verbs and you know how to conjugate them, I guess it's hard to, because in my case, I know some verbs, I know how to conjugate them, but it needs a lot of practice actually. It needs a lot of practice because, I mean, different structures, my God, every language has different structure. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Oh, okay. All right, Common Sense with Elizabeth said, you can put a Spanish language. This is for Simplistic Beauty Photography. You can put a Spanish language station on your radio or TV. Watch that all day. I used to put Sesame Street on in Spanish. My cat used to watch that intently. I swear, he spoke Spanish. Wow, that's amazing, Common Sense with Elizabeth. See, it's very effective. Practicing the language, putting yourself into, if you're learning English, you put yourself into English speaking environment. If you're learning Spanish, put yourself into a Spanish speaking environment. Put radio or TV, all the things into the language that you are trying to learn, because that way it's a great practice, really. Practice not just makes perfect, of course, it also creates a habit, a habit to perfection. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography said, thank you, Common Sense. Yes. Common Sense with Elizabeth, greetings to Wendy. Hello, Wendy from Common Sense with Elizabeth. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Thank you, really. I really thank you guys for coming. Nature Simplistic Beauty said, I used to watch Spanish novellas. Wow. Yes, Spanish novels or novellas are also very helpful. Watching movies. If guys or the students are watching this live stream, if you wanna improve your English skill, watch English movies, listen to English songs, read English books, talk to people in English. I guess these are the best ways to do. And guys, if you wanna know about improving your abs or knowing some recipes, visit 101 Food Travel, guys. She's got all those things. 101 Food Travel. And if you wanna know some amazing things, please visit Team Tabor channel. She's got a lot of stuffs interesting. Okay, so Common Sense with Elizabeth said, Spanish novellas are funny even if you don't know what they're saying. Their faces are so intense and what they're speaking is so, so intense. They really are over dramatic on those. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure if you know the Common Sense with Elizabeth and Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Since you guys are talking about Spanish, I want to ask: Are you or do you know? Do you watch La Casa de Papel? Do you watch this series? I guess it's a very good series. It's very good to practice Spanish language. I have been watching this series, and it's very nice. And the third season has just come out. Have you seen that? Mhm. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very nice. Originally, Spanish is used in that series, but of course, there's translation nowadays. You can actually learn. If you're learning Spanish, watch movies or series in Spanish. La Casa de Papel is very good. So actually, my husband's bar, the name is La Casa de Cocktail, is actually taken from that movie. Oh, you haven't? Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. You haven't watched the series? You should watch. Okay, it's a very good series. I really recommend that. I watched the first and the second season, but I guess 2 weeks ago or last week, the third season has come out. I mean, the third season came out. So I guess you have time to do so. I mean, to watch. Watch it. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography for improving your what's that? Spanish English skill. I mean, Spanish speaking skill. Sorry, guys. Anyway, going back. So, would you like to know more tips on how to improve English, or how to improve the foreign language that you are learning? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try the fourth one. Okay. Yes, Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. You should watch it. Watch it, really. It's a very nice series. So, for those students who are watching this live stream, for those people, not just students, but for those people who are interested in learning English or improving the English skills that they already have, but they want to improve, the fourth tip that I'm going to give is what is it? Okay. Oh, the third one was to make a plan, right? Like a routine. You establish a routine. But it's not enough, guys. Okay? It's not enough. To improve your English speaking skill, the fourth one is you have to tell your family and friends. Okay? Tell your family and friends about your study plan. In that way, you can get them to push you to study and also don't let them interrupt you. Very true, because when we plan something, sometimes because only us know about it, sometimes we tend not to be strict to ourselves. We are very how can I say tolerant. We're very tolerant to ourselves. We say, "Oh, I have this plan now, but suddenly my friends have invited me to go out, so maybe I'll just do this later." So you see, because only you know that, if you are the only one who knows that plan, it's easy for you to, ignore or forget or set aside the plan that you made. So I guess it's also better to inform or to tell your family or friends so that they can also remind you that, oh, hey, you have to do something. You have something to study. You have a plan to do. So do it before you go out with your friends. So that's it, guys, for those people who are learning a foreign language or a second language. All right. Okay, next one. The fifth one. If you want to improve your English skill or any foreign language that you are learning, or any foreign language, second language that you already know but you want to improve, okay? The next tip is practice the four core skills. Oh, when you say four core skills, what are those? What are the four core skills? Anyone who can share? What are the four core skills, guys? What are the four core skills of the language that you are learning or you are trying to improve? What are those? Anyone? What are those? Any idea? Nature, simplistic beauty, photography. Any idea, guys? Common sense with Elizabeth. Any idea? Common sense said, I don't have a cable anymore, so I don't watch a lot of TV shows unless I catch them on their channel streams. Oh yeah, I actually watched this La Casa de Papel series. I just actually watched this through Netflix. Yeah, it's not easy. That's also the problem, when you want to watch a certain program or movie or series. That's a problem. We need to have cable or we need to have Netflix. I just watched that series through Netflix. So, guys, what do you think are the four core skills of the second language that you are trying to improve? What are the four skills? There's a lot, guys. I have a lot of tips here. Okay. Anyone who can tell me, would you like to share what core skills do you know? Or what core skills you know, I mean? All right. So, anyway, the four core skills are, of course, the writing, the speaking, the reading and the listening. Okay, so in improving a certain language which you are trying to obtain, you really have to work on not only speaking, but of course, I guess in some countries, in many countries, especially Asian countries like my students, Koreans, Japanese, Taiwanese, and other Asian students who are learning English, they're actually, in fact, already good at writing and reading. Honestly, based on my experience teaching for quite some time, I can say that they're already good at speaking. I mean, not speaking, writing and reading. But the problem is they're speaking and listening. So, anyway, if in my case, I don't agree with this tip. In fact, you just need to focus on the skills that you are weak at. If you're weak at speaking, then focus more on speaking. Focus more on speaking. Common Sense with Elizabeth said, I used to watch a Korean station that came on late at night. I think they have something similar to telenovela also. I watched a series for a couple of weeks and read the English translations. Oh yeah? Was it in it's in Korean and English translation. Actually, in my country in Philippines, a lot of people are really they are hooked on watching Korean dramas, even if the dramas are in Korean. So they really watch it and try to find the English translations. Yeah, also it can be also effective, right? Common Sense with Elizabeth. It can also be effective to practice. You watch a certain program or a show in of course in a different language, but there is translation. But for me, depending on translation, is not very that effective in improving your whatever language that you're trying to learn. Not really. I don't really, even when I was when I was in Philippines teaching these students or non-English speaking students, I really discouraged them to use translations because it creates I mean, it makes them become too dependent on translations. So, as much as possible, translation is not advisable. All right. Okay. So, again, just focus on the skills that you're trying to improve. If you're already good at reading and writing, of course, maintain it. It doesn't mean forget it. Maintain or keep what you have and also practice. But if you're weak at speaking or listening, work more on that area or on that core. Okay. Next one. Mm-hmm. Another, okay, I will be giving the last, okay, this will be the last tip for now because I will be finishing my live stream in just maybe 3 minutes. Give me 3 minutes, guys, to finish my live stream, okay? So, anyway, the last tip is keep a notebook of new words you learn. Use them in sentences and try to say them at least 3 times when you speak. Okay? So, guys, whoever is learning a foreign language, especially English, if you're trying to improve your English skill, anyway, you should keep a vocabulary notebook. Okay? I would say vocabulary notebook. So, every time you learn a certain vocabulary, try to practice that. Try to practice that vocabulary through speaking. Okay? Practice, you try to speak that, or 3 times, you say it 3 times when you speak. Hi, welcome yet in Afrostyle. Hello, thank you so much for coming to my live stream. You're late, but it doesn't matter. Your little time means a lot to me. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Oh, common sense. Yes, I'm great. Yet in Afrostyle. And you, how about you? Thank you so much for visiting my live stream. It's great to have you here. Welcome. Common sense with Elizabeth, pronunciation. Yes, exactly, pronunciation. In learning a foreign language, you don't just focus on, you know vocabulary, you have a list of vocabulary, a lot of vocabularies, and you know the meaning, but you don't know the correct pronunciation. Oh my God, that's useless. So again, pronunciation is also very important, guys. Wendy, Absalon, Yedin Afro Style, hi. I would like to visit you, Yedin Afro Style. Yes, everyone, please try to get connected to each other at the right way and the right time. I'm fine. Thank you. Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography. Hello, Yeden. Yeden Afro Style. Hello, Wendy Absalon. Yes. Welcome, Yeden Afro Style. So, Yeden Afro Style, since you are here, I'm going to ask you one question because our topic is about improving English communication skills. How to improve English communication skills. Do you have any? I'm gonna give you the floor to give the last tip on how to improve English communication skills. Come on. Yedin Upper Star said hello to Wendy Absalon. Nature Simplistic Beauty, hello from Yedin Upper Style. Common Sense with Elizabeth. Diction, is that the same as pronunciation? Oh, interesting question. Well, they are quite related, you know. Of course, diction is part of pronunciation, or pronunciation is part of diction. So all those things really matter in speaking English. Oh, yet an upper style. Come on, yet an upper style. What did you say? I would like to learn because my English is not good. No, come on. Your English is great. Yet an upper style. My pronunciation is bad, very bad. No. According to Common Sense with Elizabeth, pronunciation practice is important to improve English communication skills. And that's very true, really. English pronunciation. All right. So anyway, guys, yet an upper style. Thank you so much for coming, but I'm leaving. Anyway, guys, one more time. So for those people who are trying to improve their English communication skills, one I've given 6 tips for today. 6 tips. Just a recap, a little recap. First one is don't be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. In making mistakes, we are learning, okay? So never forget, don't be afraid to make mistakes. And second, surround yourself in English. It means try to put yourself in an English speaking environment. Always try to have things in English, all right? And third one is practice every day. Of course, practice every day. You try to make it a routine to speak English, all right? And the fourth one, of course, tell your family and friends about your routine so that they can remind you that you have that routine and you will be strict and you stick to that routine of yours. And the next one is practice for me, practice the skills which you are weak at, okay? Only the skills that you are weak at. Maybe you're already good at reading or writing, so just keep that skills that you have and focus more on those weak skills that you have. And the next one is the last one is keep a notebook of vocabulary. And of course, connected to that or in connection to that, according to Common Sense with Elizabeth, not just learning vocabulary but also pronunciation. Of course, pronunciation is part of it, okay? So when you learn the meaning of vocabulary, it's not enough. You also have to learn the correct pronunciation because when we speak, we need the correct pronunciation, right? Okay, I guess that's all for today's live stream, guys. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. I would like to give a shout out to the people who are here. Yedin first time, thank you so much for coming today. And Common Sense with Elizabeth, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your presence. And we also have Wendy Absalon, thank you so much for coming. And we have Nature Simplistic Beauty Photography is here. Thank you so much for coming. And we also have One Food Travel. Thank you so much. Even if you're busy, you're still managed to come here. And also Team Tabor Channel. Arnel Nola, thank you for coming to my live stream. Really, guys, I appreciate your presence. And Genevieve and Lyra Vlogs, thank you so much. Kasha Novik, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. And we also have Dana Channel. So, everyone, I hope to see you again in my next live stream. And again, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click that bell button below to get notified for my next videos or live streams. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great evening because we are all around the corner of the world. Have a great morning. Have a great evening. Have a great afternoon. Anyway, have a great day. Bye bye.